Hello and welcome to another directed draw or directed craft. Welcome back. So today we're going to be making a cactus plant craft. I found this online and I thought it was the cutest thing ever. I might tweak it just a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoy it. So the materials that you need today is you're going to need some glue. I'm going to use some glue sticks today. You need a pencil if you want to trace it before cutting it out. You need some construction paper. You need a piece of white paper, just a blank piece of paper, or not. That can be optional. 2 pieces of green construction paper, a red or other different colored construction paper for the pot. I'm going to be showing you how to do 2 different kinds of pots, and we're also going to make some cactus flowers out of this red, so either like a red or pink for the flowers, and you're going to need some extra white pieces of paper if you're not going to use this one. So I will keep the white piece of paper optional for right now, but you do need a white piece of paper to put the spikes on it. So let's go ahead and get started. You also need some scissors, so don't forget your scissors. So I have a 9 by 12 construction paper sheet. This is just how they came. This is the one that I bought. If you have something bigger, then maybe you just need 1 piece. But for me, I'm going to have 2 pieces because I think that'll be enough. So we'll go with it. You're going to fold it hot dog way. So long, right down the middle. So remember, when you're folding it in half, the top corners and the sides all have to match up. It can't be overlapping, it can't be any of that, because it's not going to turn out correctly. So you're going to keep it folded, and I'm actually going to fold this again in half. So we did it hot dog way, now we're going to do hamburger way. Make sure they all match up. Okay, so when I open it, I have 2 pieces. Let's see. I'm going to fold one of them again, because we're going to make some different sizes. So fold one side to the middle line and then open it up. So now you have 1 big piece and 2 small pieces. Okay, so I'm going to do the exact same thing with the other green piece of paper. Fold it in half, make sure you're lining it up. Okay, fold it in half again. And then you're going to open it and then fold the other piece right to the center. We're basically making lines so we know where to cut. Okay, so taking my first piece, you see your crease line right here. I'm going to go ahead and follow that line and cut it. So we have 1 and 2 pieces, 3 pieces. 1 big piece, 2 small pieces. Okay. If you need more pieces, you know what to do. Just grab another piece of construction paper and cut along the lines. Okay, I'm going to put these together. I may need some more, I don't know yet. So I'm going to take my big piece and I'm going to hold it so that the opening is on this side. Okay, so that it opens up this way. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out a heart, hence heart cactus craft. Now you can follow my tip that I've taught you guys, where you follow the shape of your thumb but wider, or you can go ahead and draw it out with your pencil and then cut it out. So I'll do both. So I like to put my finger right here, my thumb, at an angle so it's pointing to this corner. And from here, I go in, up, around, and down to that corner. So let's see how this looks when we cut it out. So you're going to try to cut on the line that you just drew. Ta-da! Okay, so we have our first heart. Now the second one, I'm just going to cut it. So I'm going to go up, turn the paper, and around. And open. Nice. I know they're different, but that's okay. Not all cactuses have symmetrical size hearts. All right. I'm going to put those aside for now. I'm going to take my smaller ones, and I know this is a lot of leftover paper in the end, but hey, save it for your next craft. You might need it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out some smaller hearts. They're still pretty big, but they're going to be smaller. Save that. And then we'll assemble it. If you need more hearts, or you want more, you can always use these too. You just have to open them and fold them again. Or you can just save them for a different craft. Up to you. You can make as many of these as you want, as little of these as you want. So if you open it up, I like to just kind of tear it, and then all you have to do is fold it over and just cut another heart. Ta-da! Okay. All right, so I'm going to save these. Maybe I'll need them later. And I'm also going to put my hearts aside for right now. So I'm going to grab my red piece of construction paper, and this is again 9 by 12. I'm going to fold it in half so I can make it a little bit smaller because I don't need this whole sheet. Okay, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to cut right down the middle on the line. Okay, save that piece for later. So for the pot, if you've seen a trapezoid, you know what I'm talking about. So we're going to make that shape. Now to do that, I'm actually going to fold this paper because I don't need the whole thing. I do need another piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it not completely halfway. I'm going to fold it about this much. I'm just eyeballing it, making an estimate. So I'm going to cut off the smaller piece. Okay. So now we have two pieces. This piece can actually go on top like that later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut two triangles off of the edges. To do that, I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to cut diagonally until I hit the corner. There's one triangle. And to make it easier, you just flip your paper and try to find the same size and cut. So now you have your trapezoidal shape. So if you're like this, hey, it's a trapezoid. We're learning geometry. All right. Now, this is a little bit taller than I would like it, so I'm going to fold this down. And you can actually use that as the rim of your pot, if you'd like. Mine isn't straight. Let's see. That'll make it straighter. Yep. You could do that, or you can use this, cut a strip, and glue it on. at the top like that. Make it square. Up to you. This could be easier. It'll save paper. Let me get my glue. Doesn't want to open. And I'm just going to put some glue right there. That's all you need. You don't need any more than that. Ta-da! And it folds down and you've made yourself a little pot. Make sure you put your cap back on your glue stick so it doesn't dry out. Alright, so now that we have our pot, again, this can be any color you want except green. Don't make it green. As long as you use like a red or a pink or purple, any other color besides green. Stay away from green. Okay, I'm using red because we have to use red, so it makes it easier. Now I'm going to take my heart cactus pieces. I'm going to put the bigger one on the bottom. So I'm just going to eyeball it and see how this is going to go before I glue it down. So I actually like this piece here. This one I'm actually going to glue. So, oops. I'm going to put some glue right here at the tip. And you're going to glue it down as straight as you can. Okay, so that's our first piece of cactus. Now, before we move on, because I forgot one thing that we had to do, is I have some leftover scraps from earlier. I'm just going to use these for our spines. So cactuses have spines, and all you have to do is just cut some long, thin strips of white paper. If you have any scrap pieces, this is great to use those. I have a box full of scrap construction paper that I put all my little pieces in because I feel like you can save them to use them for something else. And that way you save materials. You don't have to cut a big piece of paper just for a bunch of these. Okay, so I think that's about enough. Now, if you have to cut them down, you can. And I think I will cut mine. Maybe in half. So I'm just going to put these kind of wherever on my cactus for right now. And we will eventually glue these down. I'm just going to cut all these in half because these are a little long. All right, so I'm gonna put some so they're sticking out like that. So these ones I'll go ahead and glue. And these are easier if you glue the strips directly instead of your paper. And some of these might get covered, whoops, and that's totally fine if they do. And sometimes doing the ones on the edges make it a little bit easier when it comes to gluing all these ones on the inside down. All right. And you don't need a lot of glue for these to stick. Just need a little bit on the tip. Oops. Sticking to my finger. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and glue these down right in the middle. So these can go however which way you want. Don't have to be putting them exactly where I'm putting mine. Whoops. Your hands may get a little sticky, so I suggest you wash your hands after this craft. Okay. And this will take some time because you're gluing these one by one. And if it doesn't glue down, it's okay. You can just add some more glue. Okay. I'm going to do that for right now. I'll save these for the other ones. Now the other thing you can do, besides doing this, is if you have a white crayon, a white gel pen, or a white color pencil, you can totally skip this part too, and you can just draw it on. Okay, so the next one, I think, let's see, where should we put it? Put it here or here? I think I'm going to put mine over here. So I'm going to put this one aside for a sec. And let's go ahead and glue some more spines on. The gluing the spines is going to be what takes up the most time for this project. As you can see, goes by really slow. Okay. Oh no, I got some on my desk. Okay, so let's do that. And I'll add some up here. There. Looks like I'm going to have to cut some more pieces. And this project can also be turned into a card, so if you want, you can totally make this into a teacher's appreciation card and you can send it to your teacher. That'd be super cute. I think they'd really like it. Okay, so I'm going ahead and I'm gluing this one on the back. Okay, so it looks like this. So now it's kind of looking like a little cactus. So you're going to do more of these and you can put them wherever you like. I'm going to grab my white color pencil. Let's see if this will show up. So let's do this for the smaller one. And I'm just going to put some lines here and there. Okay. So if you don't want to do the cutting and pasting, I mean, I think it works. So we'll do that for these because I don't want to run short on time. And just put some straight lines here and there. It doesn't have to be perfect. There's no wrong way to do art. Okay, there's 2. I'm starting to think I might not even need all of these, but better to have more than have less, right? Because if you make a mistake, you can just choose the other one. All right, so there are my little baby cactuses. Okay, or cacti. So let's see where we can put this. I can put one there. Maybe I'll put one here. Maybe right there. I don't know if my camera's getting that one. Nope. Okay. So this one I'm going to put maybe there, and this one is going to go over here on this side. And let's see. I'm going to swap this one out because this one's bigger. That one goes there. And this one go right here. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. Let's do this one first. So I'm just gluing the tip of the heart. And remember, gluing behind the cactus. Again, glue the tip right there. And glue it down. Tip. And glue that down. Okay. And this one will go right here. All right, so there we have our little cactus. How cute is this? And now for the flowers. So they cut out flower hearts. So you guys know how to make a heart. We've done so many of these. You guys are probably a pro at making hearts. I'm just cutting a little tiny piece off of that red one. I'm going to go ahead and cut out a heart just so you guys can see it. You guys can do this if you'd like, or you can do my version, which I think looks better. And this actually goes right in front, like that. Okay, so you can do that, or I'm going to cut another piece off about that big. And this can be cut into 3 pieces. Okay, so now what I do is I make another trapezoid. So the bottom is shorter in length and the top is wider. So you want to cut the wider side. And what you're going to do is you're just going to make some snip, snip, snips. Like that. And it kind of flares out. So let's go ahead and glue this down. I'm going to glue this one right over here. Go like that. Or you can do your heart, whichever you'd like. Okay. Or you can just use a rectangle and do, or a square piece, and just cut. Careful of your fingers. Like that. Right. And you can just round the edges. You might cut some off. It's okay. Just don't cut too close to the ends of them. And you have something, oops, there goes that one. You have something that looks like this. And you can put that on there. So you have some options. Or if you have some pom-poms at home, you can glue those on. I'm going to go ahead and do another heart on this side. Actually, I think that's it, because this is just an extension. So there we have our cactus plant. It's actually a little bit bigger than I thought. But again, you can adjust that. You can make these smaller. Okay. And you can decorate your pot. You can write things in here. Lots of cute ideas. So, but I really like this one. It was just super cute. And it's super easy. It's just hearts. So, I'll post a picture of this on my Instagram so you guys can get a better look at it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Remember to wash your hands. And I will see you next time. Bye.